But no, this is kind of a fun thing, but more than fun, because I like technology. I like when we take a step out and do something that advances our abilities to do our job better, and in this case, to serve our constituents on a real day-to-day, real-time, very transparent level with technology. The old, I said this last night or somewhere to a group, there's advantages and disadvantages of being old. I know you guys are really young. Some of it, you learn ways to do stuff and you think, oh, no, we know how to deal with constituency problems. But the advantage, too, is to be able to be here and see the new technology and how it allows you to kind of really do things better, hopefully with less effort, with less manpower, and more efficiently. And in this case, and the theme that we're trying to carry through as best we can with transparency. What I understand, we're one of about 7 communities in Connecticut that have really what we're calling Bridgeport 311. And when Tom started talking to me about it, by the way, I was like, 311, wait a minute, I'm going to try and dial that, what's going to happen,
right.
Right. And it's not a 311 phone system. There are 2 things I think are important, and I think the fire chief will agree with me on this. One is, it's not a 311 phone system. In other words, you're not calling 311 and using this. It's an app. I mean, the young people will get that. The old people are going to, like, my dad's going to, glasses going down the nose, he's going to dial 311. I want to get, a pothole here. Nobody's going to answer, and it's not going to go through.
Right.
So it's important that we get that out. And then secondly, and I think probably even more importantly, Chief, is it's not 911. In other words, 911 is, if this is not in place of an emergency call. If you need police or fire, you need to still go to your phone and make a 911 call and ask, God forbid there's an emergency, whatever it is, that you get a response time, first response by our police department or our fire department or ambulatory service or whatever it is. So it's not that. Okay, that's not. What this is about, though, is being able to deal with, which is a huge percentage of what we get calls about, which is rightly so. It's potholes. It's blight. It's things in the neighborhood that they want a response to, and now illegal dumping, and that they have a system not only to do it on an app, which hopefully more people are going to be using, and we're able to track it, which I guess I'm going to turn over to Tom. He's going to talk about how it's going to work internally. So we've had a team working on this. Tom's headed it up. It's been taking, I guess, almost a year since you've kind of jumped on this. But we're launching it. It's kind of exciting. I hope that it brings the type of results that that provide a benefit for our residents and anybody else that sees blight or challenges in our city that would like to log them, then be able to follow them. From a city council perspective, Anthony's here. We can say a couple words to the city council. I know sometimes you get more calls than we do in a neighborhood. You may be the one they call first. So every member of the city council will be able to be a part of this. You'll be able to see what calls come in throughout the city, but certainly in your district, follow through. And if it's not being attended to, I think you'd probably be help and stand on that as well. So I'm going to give it over to Tom Gaudett. Tom, why don't you kind of slide over and talk a little bit as to where we are.
Sure.
And if you want to, in any order, you can introduce Ben and go from there.
Sure. So, the mayor took office a year ago last week, and when we came in, made a commitment to provide government services in a way that was open and transparent, efficient, effective, data-driven. And a couple weeks ago, we had launched Open Bridgeport, which was a way to show some financial transparency. And this week, today, we're launching Open Bridgeport, which is a way for us to be transparent and open about all of our non-emergency issues that we have being reported in the city. And also as a way for us to basically process those issues in an efficient way and make sure that they get dealt with. So when someone uses the Bridgeport 311 mobile app, they're going to report any type of issue, whether it's an issue that goes to public facilities, such as blight or a pothole. There's some things that can be reported to the fire department, for instance, requesting a smoke alarm. There are zoning issues that can be reported, building department, and other departments as well that we're going to be adding over time that are going to be using this system. And when the citizen reports that issue, those issues are going to be directly routed to the people in the city that deal with those issues so that it can be dealt with in an efficient way. All along, those citizens that are reporting issues are going to be able to track those issues. They're going to get emails and updates about where that issue is. And even if you didn't report the issue, you can go on our city website, on SeeClickFix.com, on Bridgeport 311, and track those issues and see what stage is that issue. Has it been acknowledged by the city yet? Has it been closed? Have there been any comments on it? Has anyone, touched that issue in any way since it was last reported? So that's where we get into the idea of openness and transparency. And it's all based on GIS mapping and things like that, which make it very easy for the constituent to participate in making the city a better place. So we've been working on this for many months, trying to get it ready. We've done some internal testing over the last couple of months. We have over 300 issues that we've put into the system already between the various departments, and we're also using it to track issues that get called into the mayor's office, actually. So we've been putting those issues in. And we've had a lot of success, so we feel we're ready to launch it publicly. So with that, to explain a little bit more, introduce Ben Berkowitz, CEO.
Taking calls is one thing, providing customer service is one thing, doing it in a modern way where everyone in the city can see you, and especially the rest of the officials and employees of the city doing the hard work, I think is a brave move in a brave new world, but it's also something that's necessary, and it will pay off. There's going to be a lot of gratitude for sure, because the public will have empathy, more empathy for what we're up against as cities, and you all will have more transparency into how you're responding, and I think that's going to be really impactful for engagement in Bridgeport. As your nearest city neighbor in New Haven, and a longtime New Havener myself, it's really exciting to feel like we will be able to work closer together as well. I think regionalism and thinking about how the cities can talk to each other and learn from each other is really an important next step for the future of Connecticut. And so I've brought my team, Kevin Baldwin, Milford native, and Robin Mondesur, Hamden, New Haven, and we're going to walk
Before
you through
we
the
do demo,
app.
why don't we let Ron, I'd like to say Ron say a couple words. I also want to acknowledge Evan Johnson from Senator Murphy's here, office here, they've been so supportive. And Ron, you and CCM working leader in this and working in partnership with us. And they explained how New Haven's probably the only other, there's about 7 communities in Connecticut. New Haven's the kind of the one that's out there.
Right.
I'll let maybe you want to just say a couple words about that. Probably 200, 250 cities around the country.
Yeah, I mean, he's probably better able to see it, but I'm happy to be here. Yeah, this is a national effort here, and it's 7 communities in Connecticut so far have made use of this app, with more coming. I'm a New Havener myself, so I'm very familiar with it, and we're excited to be a part of this because it brings in that great combination of new technology and civic participation. And I think it will not only allow citizens to feel like they're a greater part of what's going on, but they're a part of a real team in terms of managing the city of Bridgeport. So we're very happy to be here. I know that the cities that have this service are very pleased with it. And we have a relationship with the organization ourselves, and really just happy to be here to promote it.
Why don't we wait on Anthony until after he sees the demo, see if you like it.
You got it. We're going to show you that. You can download this freely from the iTunes marketplace or the Android marketplace. And Kevin, why don't you launch the app here? So we can see when you launch the app, the primary tab here in the upper left is the Report tab, and then the next tab is the Issues tab, and Kevin, why don't you click into the Issues tab? So what happens when you click into the Issues tab is you can actually see all of the existing issues that your neighbors have reported, right? So we see blue issues on the map and green issues. Green issues have been acknowledged and will be fixed soon. Blue issues have already been fixed. So we could kind of zoom around the map and look at different issues.
So in a bad spot.
Yeah.
So I see 3 on the Clevey green. Do you know what those were? How do we know what those were?
Let's take a look at that. Yeah.
We didn't practice this, by the way.
Yeah. No, this is good. This is good. Live demo.
Streetlights.
So those are streetlight issues. Yeah.
Okay. And they're closed, meaning.
So initially, someone reported it. Right. We see the lights not working. This was actually reported by a city official. Right. DSSD official 1 on November 23rd.
Okay. Yeah. Okay.
Okay. It says that's
yeah, it's a separate entity. That's good to know.
Excellent.
Okay.
Excellent. You have the address, and then you can see here your public facilities official 2 is thank the official for reporting, and they'll address it soon. That was 2 days ago, and then.
When it says the issue's not closed, does that mean it's fixed, or it's just?
So it depends on how a city responds. So sometimes a city will close the issue and then go fix it that day.
I'm going there tonight at 6 o'clock.
That's
This is accountability, yes.
That is accountability, exactly.
All right.
And yeah, and I think, you know, one of the things you'll see is that as you add a system like this to a city processes evolve to meet expectations.
Okay. So
And
it's on the
then,
one that's open?
yeah, absolutely.
See how long it's been open.
All right,
Illegal,
we're doing a street light reported on November 23rd. We'll give them credit for the holiday. And let's see when it was acknowledged, Kevin. Okay, so it was acknowledged a couple days ago. So we've had it open for a couple of weeks, but I will say the average time to close streetlights across the network is much longer than that, so you're still
Yes.
under the threshold of other cities.
okay, so
Yeah.
that's okay.
Yeah.
Let's go to another one. I know I'm putting us on the spot here.
No, this is good, this is good.
Go to-
What's your, I want to put you on the
Let's go to-
spot. How quick do you expect a streetlight?
Well, you know, you made a point. I was thinking it should be fixed in 2 weeks.
I reported an issue that's been tracked,
All right,
yeah.
has
So,
been resolved?
it has,
All right.
so I don't know if it's been updated in the system. So if you go, it was under blight, so if you scroll down under blight,
You can also, there you go.
and it's acknowledged,
Is this you? Is this one you?
Bad roof?
no, not that one. It has a number.
Housing and health? Like property maintenance issues, acknowledged. Four people want this fixed.
All right. So if you wanted to follow this issue, as an additional citizen, you hit OK, and then you'd receive updates as well, automatic updates. That's effectively the same as a vote. Excellent. Kevin, should we look at how you report an issue? So if you want to create a new issue, you click this report tab in the upper left. You'll see the first thing that happens is it locates our current location. And if you wanted to change the location, you could change the address up there where it says 999 Broad Street, or you could drag the map just like Kevin's doing under the
Okay, so
crosshairs.
go to Madison and Maine.
Are we going to report one? You got
Yeah,
something?
we're
All right,
gonna report one, yeah,
excellent.
'cause
Let's do it.
See if they got it in the system yet.
All right.
This one I drove by yesterday.
Kevin can either navigate to Madison and Maine, or he can type it. He's going to type in Madison and Maine.
Yeah. This is gonna be a really.
It's a Madison Street.
For you, yeah. This is the worst thing.
Madison.
Mayor stands, he's gonna be reporting 1,000 things.
There you go. This is good.
So it's one block back from Maine, it'll be on the right-hand side. I think it's a one-way, I think it's one way at that end. So that's Madison North. So get to Madison.
We're testing out the mayor's geography. This is good.
You lost Maine.
Maybe
and
Walgreens, right?
The Walgreens zoom back in, Kevin. Walgreens is.
No, is that Maine? Is that Madison?
No,
That's not Madison.
No.
It's north. So Madison, keep going. I think it goes down further down that way into. keep
Yeah, I
going.
think.
Kevin, you can help them out.
Oh, right down.
Intersect.
So it'd be like right about,
Right.
is this Maine? And this is Madison, so it's like right around here.
There you
I
go.
would say they call it really dumping.
All right.
Or it's really a lot, it's kind of a mess.
All right, so we've saved our location.
Yeah.
We don't have a photo right now. You could add that later. It's
I have
Okay.
I should have my phone.
Yeah, here we go. Issue title. So Kevin's going to look for illegal dumping here in the request type. It's ordered alphabetically. He'll pick illegal
Call it
dumping.
illegal dumping,
There
yeah.
we go. And then he's going to hit the description. There's some secondary questions the city wants you to fill out. So is this public or private
I
property?
think it's private.
Private property, all right. And what did you say the nearest landmark is? It's just to be
Well, I was using the
Beyond
intersection, but I
location.
think there's the Merton House in there too. so
Merton. Madison. Okay, excellent.
One block. yeah.
There we go. Any additional description? Yeah, you want to, what's the quick summary?
One block, it's just called
Lighted lot.
blighted lot, yeah.
Okay, cool. All right, we'll hit done, and we're going to hit submit. Kevin can either
I want
submit.
your town's phone to walk right now.
All right, let's do it. So Kevin can either submit with his username or submit anonymously. Kevin, that's up to you. I think you submit anonymously and then we can see the issue. It's already been publicly documented, so We can see the date it was reported as that unique issue ID, the address.
Okay, I'm on board.
You're on board, all right, good, excellent. Does that mean we're live?
We're good.
I think we did it, excellent. And then, additionally, we've added some other buttons here on the mobile app for things that might be contextually relevant while you're walking around with your phone. I notice bus info is up here, so this is information about your transit agency, which we've linked to.
There's some Ritz over here. So,
Noise?
health stuff.
Sure.
Is there a category for that? Health hazards?
So we actually, now that Maritza's on board, we actually haven't added health yet. We're actually working on what category she wants to include as part of this. So we're going to be adding health department soon.
I just have a question on language. Is there any, is it translated?
Yes. Yeah. We're translated in too many languages for me to count, and it depends on which application you're using, which languages have been.
So you could download one in Spanish?
Yeah, absolutely. And if anybody has a request for language translation, we have a service. We also have volunteers who help us out, and we just do it based on demand.
It'd be great to be sure to get on the radio.
Yeah.
Be good for our next meeting. Anthony, what are you thinking?
No, I know, a lot of city council members, including myself, have already started using it. We're really excited about it. It's really a very efficient way to track problems, make sure they get taken care of. So it's a great thing.
And it's so easy to use.
Yeah.
It's easy to
You
find.
found it easy, Veronica?
Yeah.
Oh, good. You found it easy to use?
Yes, absolutely.
So you guys won the was it Code.org Pioneer
Code for
Pioneer
America.
Award?
Yeah, Code for America.
Code for America Pioneer Award last year. I think it
Oh,
was.
that's
So,
right.
yeah, well, I mean, we chose this because it's really, we think, the best technology in the country.
Good.
Really, so.
Good. Well, thank you so much.
Yeah, thank you for
So
having
I
us.
would say let's give them a round of applause.